Thank you for joining me for another workout. Today is going to be so awesome. You're going to get out your mat, get some hand weights, a little bit lighter than what you would use normally because we are going to be using the core and our arms today, but we want to make sure we don't overload the back. So I have my 3s and my set of my 5-pound weights in case I want to increase or decrease during the workout. Go ahead and get set up and click subscribe if you haven't already, and we're going to get into the workout right now. All right, we're set up, ready to rock and roll. We're gonna start with our warm-up, of course, so if you have your weights, make sure that they are out of your way because you do not want to lean back on them. So we're gonna take our knees out right in line with our hips, feet out to the front. If you have sensitive knees, don't pull from the tops of the legs. So you can bring those knees in closer, get to the shins, or underneath the leg is fine. But we're gonna start here and we're gonna start taking some nice slow spine circles. So I want you to bring the chest forward, roll the shoulders back. And then as you ease it back, you've got your legs so you can kind of hold on there and let that low back stretch. Pull in your core so that your abs are working already. Just nice, easy, slow pace here. Like I said, we are warming up. There will be plenty of work for your abs today. You don't need to rush right into it. You won't miss anything. So we want to make sure that they're ready for work. The low back is nice and warm. Come back up to the top, and then we'll go the other direction. So same thing, and it could feel totally different. The legs are working, so let them push into the mat to balance you there. So stay heavy in the legs. Good. Take a few more here. Hopefully you're feeling the back loosen up just a bit. Very nice. Take it on up and you're gonna kind of lift those hips, take them forward to your heels, ease yourself on back and really plant the feet, and we're gonna roll through the spine here with a leg bridge. So you're gonna take the hands down to the sides and imagine starting with the pelvis and the tailbone, roll that forward. When you get to the maximum amount that you can roll forward, you're gonna start pushing from those feet. Make sure that those knees don't start buckling in and come on up. And then as you roll down, really work this spine down into the mat. So it's kind of like a little spinal massage here, keeping those hips tucked forward. You can think about lengthening the glutes or the tushy as you lift towards the knees. And this should feel really good on your back. Nothing should be painful. Nothing should hurt in the knees. And push evenly through your foot. So we're not working on the tushy today, so you don't need to focus on just pushing through the heels. Really push through the whole foot. Stay nice and stable in those legs. We'll take 2 more here. Nice, easy pace. Roll it up. How high you come up is really up to you. How good it feels to be up higher can be so different for everybody. We have 1 more. This might be a bonus one, so apologies if I've miscounted. I'd rather give you an extra than short you one. Very good. Roll it off to the side, ease your way back up, and we'll come back to those legs here. And this time, instead of going in a circle, we're gonna draw the shoulders back. Imagine lifting the chest up and forward, lengthening through the spine. And then exhale, hug those abs in. Inhale up. And exhale, so we're gradually building into our abs here. And back. Very good, lift. and lower. Stay here on this last one and just give me a little side to side so you can check in with your low back, make sure it's healthy and ready to go. And then we will cross the legs, or you can just take them all the way out to the front, wherever works for you. But we're gonna get a nice big circle with the right arm, taking it forward and then taking it back. So we wanna make sure these arms are warmed up too. Hug those abs in while you're working here. Same thing with the left arm, take it forward. A few more. And then take it back. Very good. Inhale, take them all the way up overhead, and then exhale, cactus arms here. Work those elbows to the back. Don't push the stomach forward. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Stretching through the chest. We're going to be using the chest muscles today. Exhale, take those fingertips to the back. Roll the shoulders all the way onto the spine. Shoot that chest forward. Really engage through your core, stretching through the fronts of the shoulders, the chest muscles. And then take those hands forward and just give me a couple little wrist circles here. We are going to be using our weights today, so we want to make sure the wrists are warmed up to support that. And then we're ready to get moving. First things first, grab your lighter weights to start. We're going to repeat every exercise. We're going to go through the list. You only have a few, one time, and then we'll start over at the beginning. So if you feel like you need to have heavier weights for the second round, that is okay. But we're going to go here together. So take those legs out to the front, sit on up nice and tall, engage the core, really solid in this good posture, and then lean back. When you lean back, you're pulling those abs in, weights come to the sides, palms up, and you're just going to punch it forward. Good. So if these are not heavy enough for you, you can increase the weight. Keep punching here, nice and strong. So you should feel work up in your high abs. Definitely work through those shoulders, punching and pulling back in. So you're getting into your back muscles as well. Modification here, just sit on up higher. So if you need to adjust the work, increasing or decreasing, increase, sit up higher, decrease, sit lower. So it's really easy to find a good level that works for you. We are still going. I did not forget about you. Very good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. We'll put those to the sides, and you can go to your heavier weights. This is a little bit stronger of a muscle group here. That's up to you. The weights are going to come overhead, and we're going to chest fly. So notice that my upper arms and my elbows hit the mat before my hands do. So there's a small bend in the elbows. I'm lifting these weights right over my chest muscles. Now, start here, and you can start marching one leg in at a time. This is going to be the modification, so this is a little bit easier. In through the core, or if you're ready for more of a challenge, go ahead and lift both of those legs. Higher is going to be easier, lower is going to be more challenging. As you're working here, you need to make sure that those abs are pulling in and your low back is pushing into your mat. So it's not arching and rolling up. Hips, tailbone, low back, middle back, all pushing into the mat. Lower those legs. Find a good level of work. Slow through the arms. You can always set those legs down if you need a quick break. Come back to it if you can. Good. We're gonna be here for just a few more with these short exercise lists. I like to increase the length a little bit. 4 more. Keep engaging those abs, pull them in. 1, very good, set those legs down. Set your weights down and ease yourself up from there. You should be feeling work already, lighter or heavier weights. That is up to you. We're going to be doing a static hold for the core with a bicep curl. So I'll let you decide. Whatever weights you would like to use, go ahead and grab them now. Take those knees right in line with the hips. Again, lengthen up, get that good posture, hug those abs in. Elbows come into the bottom of the rib cage. They are going to stay there, so we're not swinging the arms. Lean back and curl. So it's kind of like a preacher curl here. Keep those elbows where they are. Modification here, if it starts getting uncomfortable, just come back up higher, so curl parallel to the floor and back up. That is up to you. If you need more work, lean on further back. Make sure that you are maintaining that excellent posture. So we are improving posture here today too. These are your posture muscles. Good. Keep working through those arms. Nice and steady, good pace here. If it's starting to build too much in the arms, you can alternate, give them a little bit less work, but hang in here, hang tough with me if you can. Good, 4. 2 more. Last one, beautiful. Go ahead, nice. Open those knees, bring those feet together, nice release for the low back here. Check in with it, see how it feels. You have to listen to your body. Make sure that you are not getting warning signals. And then ease it on back up. Grab whichever set of weights you would like to use, heavier or lighter, that's up to you. You can always increase on the next round if you decide, you just want to do a little bit of each. Or if you went heavy on the first round, you can go lighter on the next round too. Lay it back down. Now, this time we are going to take a chest press. So our palms are going to be facing away from us. So instead of opening out this way, we're going to open the elbows down to the mat. They do not have to come all the way. Press it back up. Turn those hands in to face each other. And good, you're gonna lower those weights over the head. So you do not wanna be anywhere near your head. Push up, rotate those hands, palms out, press, and lower. Very good. So even though you are laying here, hug those abs in. Work through this movement here. If you are nervous and you feel like you cannot control these weights, bend them halfway and then press them up from there. You do not have to come all the way down. These workouts are all about things that you feel comfortable with for your body. You know your body, you know your body better than I do. So you know what's gonna work for you and what's not. But that doesn't mean that you skip out on work. Keep working. Little bit lighter weights today, just because I knew we were gonna be increasing our repetition work. So we're also helping to build not just a little bit of strength, but focusing more on endurance today, the capacity of these muscles to complete a task over a longer period of time. And if you think about how many things in our daily life that require us to be able to be fit, not just with our strength, but to be fit with our endurance too. So we got to focus on all of these good movements. I've been talking here the whole time. You only have two more sets. So here we go. Press, triceps, one more, press, and triceps. Set those weights down, and again, come on up and down, all day today, right? You only have a couple exercise. Lighter weights for this one, or modification, no weights at all. This one is a little tough. So we're gonna come back to our V-sit. We're gonna be adding some movement. So I'm gonna show you without my weights first, because I wanna make sure I'm showing you with the best form possible, and you can decide what's gonna work best for you. So the arms are gonna be overhead. We're gonna take a good deep breath in. Every exhale, we're gonna twist, lower the arms, and then bring them back up. Exhale, lower, inhale, bring them up. And you can kind of see that we're moving here. Modification here, no twisting. So you can just do the arms. If twisting doesn't feel good on your back, please skip that. Arms overhead, here we go. Good deep breath in, lean back a little bit. And up, let those shoulders work here. Back muscles working, you should feel the shoulders squeezing onto the back. Pay attention to your knees and your hips here. They're not swiveling with you. So all of the movement is in through this upper body. Everything from the waist up is allowed to move. Waist down, keep it into place. Modification right here, just focus on the shoulders. So whatever's good for you, you can do 4 or 5 of them here, and then do a couple of them here. See what your body will allow for today. Good. I know this one is tough. I have no doubt you guys are doing so awesome. This is your last set. Take it down, up overhead. Beautiful job. Go ahead, lengthen out for me. And then release it forward and just kind of wave through this spine. Again, do not pull on the knees, hands on the shins or underneath. Check in with your lower back. If you made it through the workout once, and that is enough for you today, then I thank you, and hopefully you will be able to complete the second round next time, but you can build up to that. If you would like to stay with me for another set, which I hope that you do, even if you decrease your weights or modify, give it a try, see what you can handle. We're gonna take those weights again, palms up, lean it back, engage the core so the abs are pulling in, punch. Same thing as before. Keep those shoulders out of the ears, pull back and punch. So don't just, try not to just move. Little bit of power on the punch and on the pull. But again, you know what's best for you. I will take anything that you have at this point, as long as you have good form and your body feels good. This is the last time you have to do this. That's a good feeling. You will not have to do this one again today. Keep going, stay nice and strong. Let that upper body move just a little bit as you move those weights. High abs working. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Take it forward and lean it back. This time we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna take our chest press here with our leg hold. So you can increase your weights or decrease your weights depending on how you feel. Modification, legs stay here, or you can march a knee in. You should be going with your arms already. You can decide what to do with your legs later. Here we go. So arms are moving, marching those knees in, keeping a flat low back, keeping those abs pulled in or all the way out. Now, if you are all the way out, it does not mean that you have to stay all the way out. You can lower them and come back to it. You can march a couple times. It's really mix and match. What works for you? Chest press. Good. Lower those elbows, push those weights up. They don't have to push together, but squeeze those chest muscles up there at the top. You're already doing the work. So instead of just going through the motions and getting 75% done, really focus on how these muscles are moving, how they feel, finding that extra little bit of work and putting in the extra little bit of work. Good. Flat low back, no matter where you are. 4 more. 2, and cross that one off your to-do list. Very good job. Bring yourself up nice and easy. I was ready to be done with that. I kind of shot up there. Here we go. V-sit with a bicep curl. I went light on my first round, so I am gonna challenge myself to go a little bit heavier here. So again, knees in line with the hips, feet on your mat, lean it on back, or you can stay up nice and high. You can even extend those legs out if you would like. The further you lean back, the more work you will have. So make sure that you are pulling those abs in. Good. And you're not arching the stomach forward. Just nice and easy here. We are not going for time. We are not going for a number. The goal is just about moving and working through these arms. So slower pace, faster pace, taking breaks. It's all up to you. I like it sometimes in my workouts when there's no pressure, I can just move and do what I can. And then the next time maybe I can do a little bit more. Or if my body just doesn't feel 100%, then there's no pressure to push myself. So it's the method behind the madness. Keep going here. Hopefully, not only can you hear me breathing, but you can hear yourself breathing as well. Breathe. Stay nice and solid. 4 more. 2, hug those abs in. 1. Beautiful job. You are so close to being done. You have 2 more exercises. A cool down. I will stretch you out so that you will feel good tomorrow. And you'll be on your way. Take those hips forward. Now this time, I'm gonna go with my heavier weights this time around. Again, so abs are not here. Push them down. Take these hips, roll them back towards you. So flat, push that low back into your mat. And this time we are going to fly and then tricep press here. So fly and triceps, keeping that small bend in the elbow, bring them together and work. Even though none of my lower body is involved in this exercise, I am still pushing my feet into the mat to make sure that I am keeping this nice flat low back. And again, you do not have to lower these weights all the way if it just makes you a little bit nervous. I totally understand. So when you do lower the weights, kind of bring those arms back a little bit so that they are more overhead. I did exaggerate it there just a little bit. But should you let go of these weights, it's not gonna fall on your face. That would be terrible. Right here, overhead. Hopefully those arms are talking to you a little bit. Again, don't just go through the motions. Push up, flex, open, close, flex. Squeeze those muscles. Think about the muscles that you are working here. Chest and the backs of the arms. 2 big muscle groups in the upper body. You are almost there. 3 right here. If you're on pace with me, you have a little more time. 2. Give me 1 good one. Make it your best one yet. Down and up. Nice job. Set those to the sides. If you're working with your heavier weights, it may be a good idea to drop down to your lighter weights, depending on how you feel. Maybe no weights at all. Totally up to you. Here we go. Same thing. Good tall posture, shoulders out of the ears. Lean it back if you would like. You can leave it up high if you've had enough of the ab work today. That's up to you. Arms overhead. Good deep breath in. Exhale and inhale. So a little twist through the body here. Again, it should feel good. Should not be painful. Your knees and your hips are not moving. We want the rotation coming from the upper body, not the lower body. Legs are working to keep you anchored here. This is a tough one. Do not feel like you need to speed it up or slow it down, whatever pace works for you. But I do recommend going slower with this one, just so that you can really feel how this back is responding to the movement. Shoulders definitely working. Engage your back muscles, engage your shoulders, your core. Very good. Just about. I promise you're so close. Don't give up now. Last set. And all the way up. Drop those weights. Set those to the side because you are all done with that. Very good. Cross your legs in. So a nice crisscross applesauce position here. And just take a good deep breath in. Get really nice and tall. And then let that go. We'll take our left fingertips out to the side. Sweep this right arm over. Depending on your flexibility, you may start bending into that left elbow, but as you do so, push your right hip down. Don't let it come with you. You'll lose your stretch. I'm stretching through these obliques here. Inhale, take it up. And then same thing, opposite side. Kind of push the rib cage out, push that left hip down, stretch this left arm up and over the right side. Inhale, exhale, right arm. Inhale. You get the idea. Exhale. One more time each side. Very good. And then take it to the front. Just kind of let the body relax here for just a second. Even though you're done working, keep pulling those abs in. And then we will ease ourselves back down again. And hands off of your knees, so underneath the knees or underneath all the way completely, that's up to you. But go ahead and just gradually pull these legs in and just a light push down, and you can move through the low back here, or you can just stay here in the center. But I want you guys to get a good release of these low back muscles, because They were working hard for you today. All right. The next stretch, it's kind of a big one. So if you choose to skip it, that is okay. If you do choose to skip it, come to a modification of some sort. So roll all the way to the side and then kind of open yourself back just a little bit. This is the modification here. Or if you would like to take the full twist, we will bring those knees right over the hips. Open those arms out. If the legs go to the left, you kind of turn the body over the right arm. Got all my stuff in the way. And you are still holding those abs in here. And you'll feel kind of a stretch, a spiraling through the spine, maybe an outer hip stretch. And then bring them back to the center. If you're taking the modification, just roll to the side and then ease the body back as much as you can, or you can take the full twist here. Nice couple seconds to relax the body. We'll take it back to the center. Push the low back into the mat. One last hug of these knees. Movement or no movement, it should feel good on the low back. And then we will release that down. If you feel like your back needs just an extra second here, feet wide, knees together, roll those hips forward. And then bring it on up when you are ready. You are all done for today. Thank you for joining me for another workout. I hope you enjoyed that one. Please like the video, share it with a friend, someone else that can use an awesome workout. Subscribe if you haven't already. For those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I will be back with more awesome workouts, so do not miss those. But until then, you guys take care, and I will see you soon. Thank you.